Average is the enemy. But why do so many of you stick to the word average? Do you even know you're average? Let me tell you something. You are. I can guarantee it. Let me list your day. You wake up at any time of the day you want. And sometimes when you have to go to work, you wake up 30 minutes before you have to go to work, clock in a little bit late, be a good employee, work a little bit, do whatever you have to do kind of like the bare minimum or the minimum, go on your day, then you go home, you watch some TV, you go scroll through TikTok, you watch some shows, whatever, and then finally, you go to sleep at 2 a.m., whatever time, and then the cycle repeats, just continues and continues. Tell me in the comments right now if I got your day right. Because you literally are living a life that almost 98% of the population is living. But don't you want to be different? Don't you want to be the people that people look up to, who are seen succeed day after day, who are winning their days no matter what consequences or what events may appear in their path? Who do you want to be in your life? Figure it out. I want you to see. Because the word average is something that you do not want to be. Average is the means of all evil. You must choose a path, you must focus on it, but do not act on it averagely. You must intuitively piece out the problem. Because once you do that, you soon realize that you are starting to do something. You must start to win your days. And how to win your days is have certain habits and certain schedules for your day. So at this time you do this, at this time you do that, and at the end of the night you journal, you go through it, you meditate maybe in the morning or at night, and you see what your mind's been going through. And especially read. Don't be like the people who do not read, because reading is knowledge. Have you ever seen a guy, or you probably have seen him, Tai Lopez, and he just talks about Lamborghini. I got this because of knowledge, and he just has a library right next to his Lamborghini. Well, that was kind of like my inspiration back then. That was when it hit me. It's like, I want that. I don't want to live the life of other people are living. It didn't really get to me fully at that time because I was in 5th grade, 4th grade, or whatever grade I was in. But understand that the books are power, depending on which one you read. The book I recommend to you is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That will kind of be like the introduction of what we'll be getting into. But so let's go back into average. The average person gets up at whatever time they want, or just a little bit before work or school, while the person who wins their days has a set schedule that allows them to be able to sleep for a certain amount of time so that they're able to be productive in their day. Me, for instance, my schedule can be split up depending on if I'm trading on certain days. But what you must do is go to sleep at a certain time and wake up at the same time. Every time you do that, it allows you to have that pattern repetition. And wake up before everybody else. Do that. If the average person wakes up at 8, wake up at 6. Or if you want to wake up at 5, do that. Go to the gym, get your shit done, start making money. Literally start making money the second you wake up. Because there's no point of wasting your time. Use your time wisely, because you only get it once throughout every day. Every second that goes by is a second that God gives you for you to live. Another thing will be the average person works the bare minimum. I want you to surpass. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur, surpass everybody there. Create new ideas. Focus. Be able to outshine everybody so that your superior or whoever you're working for sees that, and you must come up with ideas and how to develop and exchange the idea you have present to grow the company more. So you get an exchange for equity, or exchange for a pay raise. Or if you're an entrepreneur like me, then just fucking outwork everybody. Literally. If people are working from 9 hours, bro, work 13. Bro, who cares? Who cares? You are starting your business, or even you're doing really well. Work 13 hours. Elon Musk, bro, that dude works. Like, he works like double the average person. You need to be doing that to get to the level that he is in. Or you want to get to a certain level. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. Get to that certain level. So what I've heard is that you must ask the millionaire, if when they were in your position currently, what did they do that allowed them to go to the next step? That's the question you want to be asking them. Because you don't want to be asking, how did you get there? Because there's going to be one answer. But you want to ask them, when you were in my position and you're telling your position, what did you do to get to that 10, to that 1K to 10K, and then 10K to 100K? That's what you want to be asking. And not only that, your average friends, get rid of them. Really stop with that. There's no point of being around average people unless they're really good friends and you just hang around with them once in a while. But you want to have friends who are better than you and have the same knowledge and the same goals and the same mindset and focus and work ethic as you, because that allows you to push yourself, as this can be friendly competition as you guys compete against each other to get to a certain level, and it allows you to boost each other up while one may be down. I have two friends, I really just have two great friends, Ramses and Andres. They're really great friends and I appreciate them. I love them to death. But you want people like those who want to beat the system, who want to outwork everybody, because you don't want to be average. And if I have listed just one of the things that makes you average, you need to fix it. Even if it's just one. If I have listed all of them, then you just fucked, right? But unfuck yourself. Get out of the matrix, because the matrix is what does not allow you, it actually blocks you from being in a situation that you want to be in, because the life that you want to live, the life that you imagine as a child, you want to live it, right? You want to drive the nice cars, you want to wear the fancy watches, you want to wear nice suits right there. You want to do those things and become the best. Do not let anybody block you from the path that you want to and have and desire. Because at the end of the road, it is only you who's driving the car. You can have people who would help you, but you are the one to drive the car. You're the one to press the gas. You're the one to brake. So you want to pass everybody that you know. Go super fast. Gain momentum. Go from 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds. Do your fucking... While these average people are going 0 to 60 in 30 years, go 0 to 60 in 1 year. Or even less, for 2 years. You don't have to compare this into the business and the amount of money. We could also compare this to the level of exchange and knowledge that you obtain, because the average person does not read, right? But you want to read. You want to read these books, the books that I have here. And if you want to know the books that I read that allow me to have this kind of mindset, then write down in the comments and I will go through the list of books and talk about them. Average is the enemy. That's what Bedros always says. It is the enemy. So give it your 110% and never back down, and I'll work everybody that comes in your path. Do not let anybody stop it. So give it the 110% and let's go.